What's up, YouTube? This video is going to be kind of a overview and the sound quality of a Gibson exhaust on this 2001 GMC Sierra 2500 HD with the 6-liter. I couldn't find any videos on the internet for it, so I thought I would throw one up. I'll show you the exhaust. So this is the Gibson Performance Exhaust Catback Dual Extreme Exhaust System, stainless steel. Part number 65014. It's made in the USA. So here's all the kit that comes with it. Here, I'll move this water bottle here. This is what comes in the kit. It is the dual exit. So it comes with all your clamps and hangers. These are the inlet pipes to the muffler. So it's this particular truck has dual tailpipes all the way back. So it's going to be a dual inlet muffler and dual out for the dual exhaust. So they got the two pipes going over the rear end. Got the two chrome polished stainless steel tips. Got the little logo on there for Gibson. Slant cut. Very nice, very nice. The main thing I wanted to show you is the muffler. So let me pull that out of the box. Here's the part number for the muffler. Superflow dual in, dual out, round muffler, stainless steel. So you can take a look at the muffler here. It's got their logo again on there. All the seams, it seems to be a pretty good quality, all welded seams. Then you got, of course, the dual inlet and the dual exit. The big thing that I wanted to find out is what this looks like inside. So I wanted to see if this had a chamber or anything inside, or if it was just kind of not straight piped, but a through piped, to see if it'd be like a true dual, and it's not. Here, let me try to zoom you in a little bit so I can show you. You can see that in there, how it goes into a big chamber. Both sides do. And of course you got your ribbed baffling and all that kind of stuff. So that's what it looks like on the inside. I mean, very good quality. But it does go into more or less one chamber on the inside of the muffler. So that is the entire kit. All the pipes, looks like all the hangers, the stainless steel tips. So I'm not going to show the installation of this kit, just because all the kits are pretty much the same when you go to install them. It's not a big deal. The only difference with this one, it is dual pipes in and dual out. It's a little bit different, but pretty straightforward. Main thing I want to show you in this one is just kind of give you an overview of the parts and everything, and then give you how it sounds. I'm going to give you how it sounds in the cab, a drive-by, from the stop, takeoff, all that kind of stuff. So look forward to that in the next clip. So this is a test for the inside of the cab noise, taking off and cruising at 55. As you can see, doing 55 at about 1900 RPMs. It's not real loud in the cab. It's not really a drone or anything. We'll get on in a little bit here. I'll roll down the window. Windows back up. So the conclusion part of the video. So I obviously installed it, and we hopefully the audio come through okay. Doing for our test rides there. I just recorded it on my iPhone 11. So I'm hoping the audio is decent. So it is still installing the kit. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Pretty solid kit. All the pieces were to fit good, and I was able to get the tailpipes, you know, around the spare tire, and then it didn't hit my hitch either. So my Reese hitch, you know. So it snaked through perfect, and it was good there. The only issue I had with installation was clamping the pipes onto the muffler. It's a full stainless steel muffler, so I couldn't get the clamps tight enough to be able to squeeze the muffler, you know, because the pipe slid into the muffler, so I had to squeeze the muffler onto it, you know, so it'd seal on the tailpipe or on the pipes. And I actually had to use a torch, heat up the muffler, you know, or the flange, and then clamp it down so it would kind of crush it, you know. And it worked doing it that way, but so good quality muffler, just that I couldn't get I even had an impact on the clamps, and it just would not go tight enough to tighten down on the clamps or on the pipe. So that's my only trouble I ran into with the kit. I don't know how Gibson could ever fix that, I guess, but so yeah, as far as installation, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Took me. I shouldn't even say how long it took me. I mean, it'll take a couple hours to do, you know, between taking off your old exhaust and putting this one on. I had some issues with mine. The pipe from the converter was actually broke, so I had to weld that all up to the converter and everything. So as far as cost of the kit, I bought it from Summit Racing. So it was, at the time that I bought this was May of 2023. So I got it for $750 on Summit. Then plus our state tax, it ended up being just about $800, $796. So, which is, for the quality of the pipes, I think is a fair price. And the quality of the pipes, quality of the muffler, I'm hoping it'll last a while. And I will do an update video, maybe like a year update. Go through a 1 year of we live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan here, so we live in the salt in the wintertime. So normally I've put exhaust on my trucks, and I only usually get like 2 winters out of it, and it's completely rotted. So I'll be curious on this. We'll do a year follow-up and kind of see what kind of shape it's in after that. But yeah, $750 as of May of 2023. With ordering it from Summit, I ordered it and I didn't actually get it until pretty much a month later, which is, I guess nowadays, that's to be expected. And for this old of a truck, talking about 2001, there's probably not many of them out there anymore. They're all in the junkyards. I just happened to save this one. It was heading for the junkyard, but I saved it. So it did take a month to get, but they probably had to make this kit because they're not just having them laying around anymore because these trucks aren't around. So, and I don't know what year range that this kit would fit. I'm guessing it's several years, but I'm not sure either. So it's a decent kit. The only thing that I would say is another 2 negatives, I guess, more. So I got 3 total, I guess. One being I had to heat the muffler up to clamp it tight, which isn't too big of a deal. The other is, so the other 2 are, it's a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. It says in the box, extreme sport, exhaust system, blah, blah, blah. So I figured it'd be a little bit louder than it is, and it's pretty tamed. I don't know over time if it'll get louder as the exhaust breaks in a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. The third thing is just cruising, say through town at 25 miles an hour. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. It's a little bit drony, You don't really get that nice tone until you get on it just that little bit, and then that droneness goes away. But yeah, about cruising about 25 miles an hour, it's kind of drony a little bit. So that, I don't know how Gibson could change that either. Change maybe the muffler around a bit inside, but honestly, Gibson, if you're listening, I would like to see a true dual muffler. Have all your packings inside or whatever, or make a kit that you can have dual mufflers. I would like to see that. And then, yeah, that droning a little bit at real low speeds. I'm talking only 1,300 RPMs or so. Yeah, it'll take some getting used to, but it still sounds good, and I like it. You got that nice tone to it, at a little bit higher RPMs, and 1,500 RPMs and up. It's got that nice tone. And then it's, cruising speeds. I don't feel that there's really any drone or anything. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy. I'd buy it again. I would buy it again. So anyway, that's the wrap up. If you got any more questions, leave them in the comments below, and I always respond to everybody's comments. So if you got any questions, let me know, and I'll answer them best I can anyway. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys.